your empty hands in.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Madeline May. So we are doing hacks and tips on like school, no, not school stuff, on car stuff and home stuff. So like kind of the basics of where you're usually at. So first one is chores list. So my mom has a chores list for us. It says our name right there. So that's my name, and it has little magnet things. So this is out of a picture frame, and I don't know where she got this, and I don't know where she got the little wooden circles, but she put like paper on them of what they say, and there's magnets on them, so it's kind of like, here, I'll show you. So this one broke, so these two need to be super glued together. Hot glued, whatever. And if one breaks, or if you only have one of these, what I suggest you do is either just put a magnet on, put magnet on, and maybe if you guys have different colors of magnets, you memorize the color to be one chore. Or if you want, if you just have this, you can just put it down there. Bottom, let it sit, but that might not work out so well. So it says, so if you can't see, it says to do and done. So your mom can put down, or if you're a mother, you can put down what chores they need to do, and then they put it over here once they're done. So yeah. Okay, and my next one is something for if you're at a sleepover and you guys want to do nail polish or something. Here is my little nail polish thing. So those are all the colors right there. So they show the colors: teal, red carpet, perfect pink, orange pink, baby blue, princess ice blue, rock of the party, and taxi yellow. And that's the only glitter I have, sadly. So you can put down your glitter nail polishes. So perfect partners. You could put down more than one, but if you think two colors are too cute together, you can put them by each other. If your mom doesn't want you to do an X or a plus, if you're using her nail polish, make sure you ask for permission. Then just put two by each other and leave a space in between, like I have right there. There's like a huge space right there. And you can write by them which one they are, or you can just look up here. So like the some of these you can tell. And then there's mixes. If you're using your mom's or something, make sure you're really being careful on mixes. So you would want this to be actually wet when you use it, because you might want to use those mixes on your fingers. And so yeah, you will, so then there's, but what you want to do is you put down the less overpowering one first. So let's say you had a black and a white. You put in the white first, and then you put, ever so softly go over, so you'll just have a dot of it, and then you'll ever so slightly go over it very, very slowly and everything, and then you start mixing it like I did on these. So I don't have any color stuck to my nail polish brush, which is awesome. So yeah, it works out pretty well. So those are just yours, what you want to do, okay? And first aid kit, okay? So I had some people make this for me, which was really sweet. But you just want a button and some fabric, string, Ziploc bags, and the other things I'm going to show you inside of here. So I think you just staple or something the Ziploc bags. So you want to do, so you're going to keep some stuff in it. Like I have cough drop and a lifesaver. I have some Q-tips. I have Band-Aids. I have hand sanitizer. I have Kleenexes, which I took from a Kleenex box, and I have some cotton balls or whatever there. Okay, so then it just goes together, or so like that. I'm trying to get it in. Alright. Yeah, okay, it's super cute. I love it. Make sure you keep your first aid kit with you. Tissues. Alright, I have something to tell you guys about tissues that might help you during the night. A lot of times, which I did this when I was younger, and you may be grossed out, but a lot of times people use their blankets as tissues because they don't have tissues on their nightstand or anything. And sometimes it's harder to grab one out when you're trying to just sleep. You don't want to turn on your lamp or the lights or anything. And so what you can do is, or you don't want to take it out of here. So what you can do is you take one out of there and you just leave it out so that you can just grab it, and then these are really big, so if you don't have that much stuff, something, you can just leave it out for some more. So yeah, for if you use it more than once. Alright, bags. So in the cart, I know some of these things seem kind of weird and when I talk about them, but bags, like just normal plastic bags or something that you wouldn't care if you got dirty or threw away or something. I know that you're usually not, this usually isn't going to happen, but you want to make sure that you probably want to do this just so you see. So my brother, he once threw up on the way from California and home, and so it was really hard because we couldn't get him a bag in time. And even if they don't say they feel like throwing up before the trip, even on an airplane, you probably want to do this. You want to give them a bag just in case. Maybe you won't use it, but just in case, because it's going to help you a lot more. It may seem weird, but like if you give them it, you'll be like, oh, okay, now that helped me so much, because then it's not all over the car or on other people, because it almost got on me. So, and also snacks. So when you're on a vacation, they're just like, I want this, and either one's asleep and one's driving. Usually one parent's driving and one's asleep. So then they can't really do it unless they stop or something. So what you might want to do is you can give them, so they'll you can give them like some snacks. You can just have a Ziploc bag of these snacks, and they can just grab them or something and stuff, and just keep snacks by them. So you don't have to go back and keep giving it to them. It will be a lot easier. Okay, I wish I had this with me to show you guys an example, but we all have our different ways, so I probably won't need to show you guys. But we do car money. That's right, that might not make sense. It's not real money, but what you can do is car money is, so it's gonna just be like normal dollars, and there's these little tokens that uses these little wooden things. There's no magnet on the back, it's just the wooden circles, and you put down, it has a picture of a car and it says car token or car money or something. You can print those off on anything. It doesn't have to look like ours or specifically anybody's. But yeah, that might help you a lot on there. And so you'll think, what's the money for? And so the money is for prizes. So the prizes are like your dad or your mom can go out and buy like candy, card games, and things like that. That's what we do, and there are a certain price so that you have to pay with that. So every time you get to a gas station, your parents have a bag of prizes, and if you have enough money to buy one of them, you can. So it's awesome. You can just go to the dollar store, buy simple things, stuff like that. All right. Okay. Next up is glasses case. All right. Well, good thing there's no glasses in there. So if you have leftover glasses case, like you don't need your glasses anymore, you just have an extra or something like that, you can use them for other things, like I don't know. Yeah. So you can keep other things in there, like there's like little Shopkins and stuff, and you can put like gumballs and things like that if it's clean. And I also have like little tattoos, like the little kid ones, like right there. So having real tattoos is against my religion, so I'd never do that. But yeah, you can also keep those in there and everything. So, and another thing is having fun when you're trying to choose a chore. So if you're, when the kids are always like fighting against over things, they're just like, I don't want to do this. I want to clean this. I want to do that. Or you just need to choose chores. You can do, so if your siblings are like, I want to mop the floors. No, I do. Then they can jump rope. And then whoever can jump the most of them wins and they get to do that chore. And the others can get other chores, like if there's another they are fighting over, they just keep going, and jump rope and stuff like that. Okay. And then next up is another chore one. Is so if your mom, then what you want to do, so I decorated mine crazy, but if you're a mom and you want your kids to pick a certain amount of chores, then just write in the chores that you need. It doesn't have to be in the jar or anything. It could be in a Ziploc bag, and then you pour it on the floor and they pick one or two, or however many chores they need to do. You pick one and they'll say either, like, they'll say chore, and they'll say something fun to do. So, clean dishes, then in between a dish, do 10 jumping jacks. Fun! So, yeah, and if your kids or your siblings aren't like that, just try to find something out with them. Yeah. All right. Next up is something for school. A lot of times it's, drive your kids to school, drive them, or take them to the bus. Well, one thing you may want to do is, if you're helping them get ready, maybe you should show them how to get ready themselves. Like, me and my brother get ready ourselves a lot because my mom was pregnant for a while and our dad goes to work early in the morning. Sorry, I have something in there. And so, yeah, we had to do it by ourselves a lot. And we just learned how to, and we walked to school. So if you guys are close enough to, you can walk to school, which is really nice for your parents, of course. All right, we have one more thing. All right, so I have a whiteboard over here. Okay. I have some tips for you on whiteboards. So first off, my brothers used braille markers, and it really frustrated me out because I couldn't get it out. Well, this even works on Sharpie. Take your Expo marker, draw over it, then let it sit for a little bit. So I'm just getting everywhere where there's brown. So, all right, now that we're done with that, we're just gonna let it sit a little bit and slowly either take a white or your finger, and look, it's not there anymore. Maybe there's some little spots, but that just means you either need a better Expo marker to work, because this one isn't the best, or you need to get more in there. So I'm gonna try to use that. That might help me, or you might want to use a white. That might help get all the brown off. And I'm just gonna go everywhere I see brown. All right. Okay. Now I think if we wipe down one more time, we'll go, yes! Told you guys. I'm just joking, not like told you, but like, yeah. And you can see it got a little whiter right there, or maybe you can't, but it got more white on where I put the Expo marker on. So that also helps. And another thing, which is a cute little craft, always ask your parents for permission to do that. You want a big whiteboard like this, or if you want a smaller one and just want to do a smaller one with less pictures, then you can do that. But what you can do is on the sides, you can put duct tape or color it or something. Somebody once colored on this, and I wasn't very happy about that because it looks ruined. But you can do that, yes. And then this is the fun part. You can put pictures, tape them, use magnets to keep them on there. You just put pictures on there, and it could be your own like little chart of pictures. And if you're having a hard time measuring how you want it to be, you can like make outline where you want it or how big you want it. You want it to be. Stuff like that, yeah. So you can just do that. Alright, okay. So I really hope those tips helped you guys a lot and you can use them in your everyday lives. So I really hope you guys will be able to use those hacks and tips and like fun things to do. And comment down below if there's a kind of video you want me to do, or I think I want to do answer questions video. So if you guys comment down questions, I can answer them. Don't make sure that you subscribe. We are trying to get 10 subscribers as my first goal. Then I'm gonna do something crazy. Choice 1 will be the mouth guard challenge, and I'm not gonna explain any of these. And choice 2 will be the don't laugh challenge. So just comment down below 1 or 2 and make sure you subscribe. And like the video. See you guys. Coming up, exercise challenge. Let's see how long I can do all these exercises. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time because we have 3 turns.